Hello, I'm Russ from Topper International, and today I'm going to show you how to replace a Mast Step Cup assembly. First thing we've got to do is to remove the mast gate so we can get to the mast step. This just needs a bit of a pull and it should come out. So tools we need to change the mast cup is a 13mm socket which goes down in on top of the nut. I'm going to take that off. So I've taken off a washer and a nut, and that gives me access to try and remove the cup. Tools I use to change the mast cup are long nose pliers and a chisel. I go round the outside of the mast cup with a chisel just to loosen it. So hopefully now I've loosened it all off, this should come out quite easily. Give it a little bit of a wiggle at the back, try and bring that out. It's coming. And if they do cause a lot of trouble, a good tip is to put a drop of WD-40 down there. Right, so there you go. That's quite worn, so that really did need changing. Got one over here which we're going to replace, and as you can see there's quite a lot of difference there. So you can see there's a ring inside where the mast has actually worn a groove around the cup. This is where you can see how much it's worn and how much it does need changing. So from a maintenance point of view, this is a really important cup to check. You need to check to make sure that it's not worn, and if it is worn, it needs to be replaced because it's a sacrificial cup that protects the deck. So this is the mast cup assembly that we're going to put back into the boat now. So we're going to put this rubber bush, this is the most important thing that goes in between the hull and the deck. This squeezes out to make the seal. If you look at my cutout here, you can see exactly how that goes together. So we put it on the side so it's easier to get the last nut and bolt out, which we're doing now. And then we're going to tidy up down that mast post, give it a clean, and then replace with the new assembly. So the new bolt has just been pushed through. I'm just going to put this bush in, and that seals between the two. It is a little bit difficult to get in, but give it a push and it's in. And then just a washer and a nut on the top. That's the first part of sealing the hull and the deck together. Yeah, okay. So now I'm going to put the mast cup in, and that gets trapped in between the two with this washer and nut. And there you go, that's the mast cup fitted. That should be alright for around about 12 months, but the more it's used, the more it's going to wear. So every couple of months, just have a look down there and just check the wear. Okay, so now we're just going to finish off by replacing the mast gate. It's a good time to open it up, have a check that the halyard is okay, make sure the knot is in place. If it is worn, when you buy the halyard, it comes with a knot in the centre, so you just put the knot into the groove and then just run the rope round into the grooves what are set, and then replace like so. Turn it over, ready to put in. First of all, drop a 3-in-1 each of the holes. Just makes things a little bit easier for when you want to take it out again. Put that in. Remember, don't get the halyard caught. Give it a bit of a tap in. Put the screws in. I normally just give it a tap just to make sure it's sitting down properly. Screw it down. So after you've screwed it down, just grab the lanyard and the toggle, make sure that it closes and opens quite smoothly like it does here. So if you think this is too much of a job for yourselves, we can always do this in the Topper factory.